All right, listen. Hold on. Okay. Apparently, there's something I need to talk about with y'all. And it's been on my mind lately. But I just want y'all to know that you need to stop living in the future. I get it. You're trying to plan for your big future, whatever it's going to be. You're going to be the richest person in the world. You're going to have these cars. You're going to have this huge house. And those are great aspirations to have. But at the same time, you're forgetting about your present life. You're forgetting about all the things that you could be doing now. Like, you're using all these other things to just numb away the now. And in your mind, you're looking to the future. So you're smoking, you're drinking, you're doing whatever to just to what? To have fun? I mean, I get it. You want to have fun, enjoy your life now so later you can just relax. But there's a balance because there's addiction to everything. There's addiction to smoking, there's addiction to drinking, there's addiction to all those other drugs, there's addiction to your phone, social media, all that stuff. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to realize sooner or later that you have to focus on yourself and make sure that you're always improving who you are. Because if you don't do that, then you're not gonna have anything in the future. You're not gonna be anything in the future. And you know, right here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but these are pictures of me and my grandfather. And in those pictures, me and him are working on a back porch. Like, we're building a back porch. Like, he was a carpenter. He built houses for a living when he was younger. And in this picture, he was in his 60s. And we were on the back porch putting the deck down, huge 2x4s, screwing them in, building stairs, all kinds of shit. And this man's in his 60s. And I was like 10 or 11, I think. But he was like one of my biggest role models in life. And I haven't really realized it until like the past year or so because I haven't really like been mentally mature. But every day that goes by, I feel like I learned something new. And he's got Alzheimer's, and he doesn't even know who I am. He doesn't know who anybody in my family is. He can't even take a shower by himself, let alone go to the bathroom, eat food, get in bed, get dressed. Someone has to help him do literally everything. And when he's not doing something, he sits on a couch and stares at pictures and is bored out of his mind. And I know deep inside that he's still there, but he doesn't show it because he can't, because that's how the disease works. And it's hard to see that. It's hard to see someone that you grew up with just completely fade away mentally and revert back into age. And it just makes me think, like, he took so much time and effort into his young life, building the person who he is and the character that he was, that, I know that he has this disease, but I know that deep in his mind, somewhere, he's at peace. He may not be fully at peace because he's not at rest yet, but he knows that there are people around him that are 24/7 caring for him because of some other brain disease that he has that he can't control. And he knows that people are doing their best to take care of him for what he has. And I take that into my own thoughts and my own life, and I think, what if that happened to me? What am I going to want to live a life of, despair and prosperity and just not, not doing anything with my life, not changing someone else's life? Like, who cares about mine? I want to change other people's lives. I want to make sure that they don't make the same mistake that some people make. Now, I know that I haven't made crazy mistakes like some people have at my age, but I still know what you can do to change. Like, it's pretty obvious now with everything that's going on. Y'all need to realize that, like, you got one life. You got to focus on channeling that kind of energy in your mind, those thoughts of like, you might not live tomorrow. I might walk out this door and get shot. Who knows? A meteor might crash onto my house. Who fucking knows? The point is, if you keep living a life in the future, that 60, 70, 80, whatever future where you're living off retirement money and you live in lavish, right? But in order to have that kind of life without having something bad happen, you got to focus on the now and use the past as a reference, not as like a deterrent. I guess that's a good word. Because what a lot of people do is they look at their past and they're like, well, I messed up back then. There's no change in that. Or I cheated on my girlfriend and there's no coming back from that. I'm always going to be seen as a cheater. Or I stole from somebody and I'm never going to be seen the same because I stole money, and that I'm never going to get to the point of actually being financially stable because of that. Channel all that anger from the past and all that hope from the future and combine that into your present and use that to change your personal life now. It's really, I don't understand. It's really simple, but with everything going on from social media and all these other people that people try to follow, and no one knows how to be themselves anymore. I mean, there are a select few that have figured it out, but that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I'm here. I'm trying to make you, the person who's watching this video, who may have not figured it out yet. And if you figured it out, props to you. You're right with me. But for the people that haven't figured it out, it's time. Come on. Like, I'm 20 years old, and I'm realizing that there's so many things in this world that have just been so negative and driven these people to full-on depression and anxiety over stupid stuff, over thinking about what you're going to wear today, or whether or not you're going to sing loud ass music in the car while there's somebody next to you at a red light and thinking, oh, they're going to stare at you and think you're crazy. No, they're going to think that you're having a good time and they're going to want to do the same thing one day. Who the hell cares? Like, if you just focus more on yourself than others, but at the same time, take that confidence and that focus you get from paying attention to who you are and giving out little bits of positivity to other people, you'll feel better about yourself, and at the same time, you're giving those people a little bit more self-confidence for themselves. So it's a win-win situation. Why not do it? Why go about every day thinking in a negative way, thinking that, oh, I'm not going to get that job, there's no way, or, oh, I'm not going to win the lottery. I mean, that's a really bad example because you shouldn't do the lottery. I mean, the chances of it are stupid. But point is, and the reason I'm making this video is because I want to know who the real people are in my life. I want to know, out of everybody that I even have talked to in my life, have associated with, have had disagreements with, have had fights with, have just, if you even know who I am or my name, I want you to think about what I'm talking about and consider it. Consider my point of view. Consider my opinion. It's okay to do that. It's not the end of the world, okay? You may not agree with what I'm talking about, and that's your own opinion. You have the right to think that. But for the people that actually agree with me, I want to hear you. I want to hear your stories. I want to know exactly what's going on, and I want to be able to maybe help you. I'm not trying to be your therapist, but at the same time, if your story is way more substantial than mine, because mine's really basic, I want to be able to share it with other people. I want to show people that there are other people like you. Like, I want to be able to not only help you, but help others by helping you. I know that sounds wonky, but trust me. So if you see this video and you know who I am, or you don't know who I am, reach out to me somehow. Whether it be Snapchat, if I post this on my Snapchat story somehow, because this is 10 minutes long. YouTube, which is most likely where it's going to go. Instagram. If you see this video and you don't interact somehow, then I get where you stand. I get it. But if you do, hey, A+ for you, because you did something that didn't take that much effort, and it gives me feedback. It makes me realize that there's other people out there that agree with what I'm talking about, so I don't sound crazy. I'm not crazy, right? I'm not. I just want y'all to realize that it's time for some change. And I want to start a movement, not really a movement, I want to start a group of people to be able to make YouTube videos to spread positivity. And the reason I want to do that is because I've seen it a lot in my friends, and I've seen it a lot in just everyday society. There needs to be something done. So I want to start off by doing, funny, goofy videos on YouTube, whatever, Instagram, just full positivity. Like, no negative anything. Like, I mean, obviously there's going to be run-ins where there's going to be some kind of negativity where somebody's going to have a problem. But the goal is to be able to spread positivity. That's my main goal. So, if you enjoyed anything that I said, let me know. Okay? That's all I'm asking. So, to close out, I just want to say thank you guys for, that's one thing. I want to thank every single person that I know, the bad ones and the good ones, because the good ones, they showed me, how to live life. And then the bad ones, they showed me how not to live life. So, in the end of the day, I'm living the life that I want to live, right? Because I'm enjoying it. I'm literally sitting in my room right now. Like, I overthink things a lot, so this video is gonna be way longer than it probably should be. Like, I was about to end the video, now I'm talking again. Literally, I'm sitting in my room in my chair right now with a freaking video light with my phone propped up against my computer monitor, because that's how I want to make this video. I want to make it like I'm, sitting there talking to y'all. But like, I just got off the phone with my grandmother, who is the wife of my grandfather who has Alzheimer's, and we got talking about this same exact topic, and I just think that, if more than one person agrees with me on this kind of stuff, I think we could really do something here, because we are the future of this world, whether you like it or not, old people. No offense, but I would much rather have a large group of people spread positivity that agree with me than a lot of people that are just fighting each other and just never-ending negativity surrounding social media, bullying, schools, just especially in young adults and anybody under the age of 18. Because now that I'm 20, I think I'm allowed to make a difference in those people's lives and share my story. I may not be, 25, 30, 40, whatever, but I have a voice and I want to be able to make it known. So I hope you guys have a good one. And like I said, if you enjoyed this video, let me know. All right? You guys have a good one. All right? Peace.